Hi everyone, glad to see you again. Today we have something informative lined up for you. If you like my video, don't forget to share and subscribe. And for more tech insights, stay safe online cyber defense. Before we dive headfirst into the exciting world of ethical hacking, let's get one thing straight. Hacking without permission is a big no-no. It's like sneaking into your neighbor's house. Not cool, dude. This guide is purely for educational purposes. We're talking about learning how to protect systems, not how to exploit them. Think of it as becoming the digital superhero who thwarts cyber villains. Remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Use your newfound hacking skills for good, like finding vulnerabilities in your own systems and beefing up their security. So, are you ready to embark on this epic journey of ethical hacking from the comfort of your own home? Let's do it. All right, aspiring hackers, time to gather your tools of the trade. Don't worry, you won't need a crowbar or lockpicks for this gig. Our weapons of choice are a bit more digital. First up, you'll need a computer. Any old clunker will do, as long as it can run a virtual machine. More on that later. Next, a stable internet connection is a must. You'll be downloading lots of software, so make sure your internet isn't slower than a snail in a Wi-Fi dead zone. Now for the fun part, software. We'll be using virtualization software like VirtualBox. It's free, mate, to create a safe and isolated environment for our hacking adventures. Think of it as a digital sandbox where you can play around without breaking anything important. We'll also be downloading a security-focused operating system, OS, like Kali Linux or Parrot OS. These babies come preloaded with all sorts of cool hacking tools and utilities. It's like having a Swiss Army knife for cybersecurity. Alright, before we get our hands dirty with hacking tools, let's talk virtualization. It sounds complicated, but I promise it's not as mind-boggling as trying to understand cryptocurrency. Basically, virtualization allows you to run an operating system, like Windows or Linux, inside another operating system. It's like having a computer inside your computer, inception, anyone? We do this using virtualization software like VirtualBox. Why virtualization, you ask? Well, it creates a safe and isolated environment for our hacking shenanigans. If something goes wrong, hey, it happens to the best of us. It won't affect your main operating system. It's like having a digital safety net. Plus, virtualization lets us experiment with different operating systems and software without turning our computers into Frankensteinian messes. Trust me, your tech support friends will thank you for it. Now for the exciting part, choosing our hacking operating system. It's like picking a sidekick for our cybersecurity adventures. The two most popular contenders are Kali Linux and Parrot OS. Kali Linux is like the seasoned veteran of the hacking world. It's powerful, versatile, and comes preloaded with a vast arsenal of hacking tools. It's the go-to choice for many security professionals and ethical hackers. Parrot OS, on the other hand, is like the new kid on the block, sleek, modern, and packed with cutting-edge tools. It's also known for its user-friendliness, which is great for beginners who are just dipping their toes into the hacking pool. So, which one should you choose? Honestly, both are fantastic options. It really boils down to personal preference and what you're most comfortable with. If in doubt, flip a coin. Heads for Kali, tails for Parrot. Setting up your virtual playground. Alright, it's time to build our virtual hacking lab. Don't worry, this won't require any heavy lifting or trips to Bunnings. We're just going to click a few buttons and let the magic of technology do its thing. First, download and install VirtualBox on your computer. It's free and easy to use, like a kangaroo wearing a tuxedo. Then download the ISO file for your chosen hacking OS, either Kali Linux or Parrot OS. Think of the ISO file as a blueprint for your virtual machine. Next, open VirtualBox and create a new virtual machine. You'll need to allocate some of your computer's resources, like RAM and hard drive space, to the virtual machine. Don't be stingy. Your virtual hacking lab needs some legroom. Once the virtual machine is created, point it to the ISO file you downloaded earlier. This will boot up the hacking OS installation process. Just follow the on-screen instructions. It's as easy as ordering a pizza online. Essential tools. Because every hacker needs a toolkit. Congratulations, you've successfully built your own virtual hacking lab. Now, let's equip it with some essential tools. It's like filling your toolbox with screwdrivers, wrenches, and maybe a rubber chicken for good measure. First up, Nmap, the Swiss Army knife of network scanners. This handy tool lets you map out networks, identify devices, and even discover vulnerabilities. It's like having X-ray vision for your network. Next, Metasploit, the heavy artillery of ethical hacking. This powerful framework allows you to simulate real-world attacks and test the security of your systems. Just be careful not to blow anything up. For web application testing, Burp Suite is your go-to tool. This versatile suite helps you find vulnerabilities in websites and web applications. It's like having a magnifying glass and a fine-toothed comb for your web apps. Of course, these are just a few examples. Kali Linux and Parrot OS come preloaded with hundreds of other tools. It's like being a kid in a candy store, but instead of sugar, you're after cybersecurity knowledge. Test your skills. Time to hack. Ethically, of course. Now that your virtual hacking lab is up and running, it's time to put your newfound skills to the test. But remember, we're ethical hackers here, so no breaking into your ex's Facebook account or messing with your neighbor's Wi-Fi. Start by practicing on your own devices and networks. Try using Nmap to scan your home network and identify all the connected devices. See if you can find any open ports or vulnerabilities using Metasploit. You can also set up your own vulnerable virtual machines to practice on. There are plenty of online resources that offer pre-built vulnerable VMs. It's like having your own personal cyber gym where you can train your hacking muscles without any real-world consequences. Remember, the key to becoming a skilled ethical hacker is practice, practice, practice. The more you experiment and explore, the better you'll become at identifying and exploiting vulnerabilities. And who knows, you might even discover a hidden talent for cybersecurity. Troubleshooting tips: don't panic, we've got your back. Let's face it, things don't always go according to plan, especially in the world of technology. You might encounter error messages, software glitches, or your virtual machine might decide to take an unexpected vacation. But don't panic. Even seasoned hackers face technical difficulties from time to time. The important thing is to stay calm, take a deep breath, and troubleshoot the issue systematically. First, check the obvious. Is your internet connection working? Is VirtualBox running properly? Is your hacking OS installed correctly? Sometimes the simplest solutions are the most effective, like restarting your computer or checking your cables. If you're still stuck, Google is your best friend. Chances are someone else has encountered the same issue and posted a solution online. There are also countless online forums and communities dedicated to ethical hacking, where you can seek help from fellow enthusiasts. Remember, the journey of an ethical hacker is not always smooth sailing. But with persistence, patience, and a healthy dose of Googling, you'll overcome any obstacle that comes your way. The perks of being a home hacker level up your skills. Congratulations, you've made it to the end of our whirlwind tour of building a home hacking lab. We've covered a lot of ground, from virtualization and hacking operating systems to essential tools and troubleshooting tips. But the real adventure begins now. With your own personal hacking lab at your fingertips, you have the power to explore the vast and ever-evolving world of cybersecurity. You can delve into different areas of ethical hacking, such as penetration testing, web application security, and malware analysis. Having a home hacking lab allows you to learn at your own pace, experiment without fear of breaking anything important, and develop valuable skills that are in high demand in today's job market. It's like having a secret weapon in your arsenal, making you a more competitive candidate for cybersecurity roles. So, what are you waiting for? Fire up your virtual hacking lab, grab your favorite energy drink, and embark on your journey to becoming a cybersecurity superhero. Remember, the only limit is your own curiosity and imagination. Happy hacking! Thanks for watching and learning with us. Drop a comment below if you have any questions or suggestions for future videos. We value your feedback. Cyber Defense.